Hey guys, what's up? Queen Bee is here. Queen Bee is here. Anyway, y'all people, I'm on my way home from work and I'm thinking about some stuff. And I'm thinking about oh God, what the hell is going on? So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about while I'm driving home. I just want to talk about the whole yeah, we're getting tired of it. Yeah, we are getting kind of tired of it, but it's still like one little bit. But it kind of feels out the whole Ashanti and Maxine situation. So anyway, of course, you guys know they were back at it again today. Both of them was back at it again today, and the funny thing about it that makes me like kind of just crack up is how strong and boisterous and confident that Maxine have gotten. The little frail looking Maxine that we had before, and the one who loved to cry and go hide and used to afraid of Ashanti, never want to hurt Ashanti feeling because she went kind of afraid of Ashanti, and then oh, Maxine gets so big, bad and bold and boisterous and confident, and yes, Shanti, dirty stinking Ashanti and Ray and Yabati Alik, and it's like everything that Maxine ever wanted to tell Ashanti, Maxine finally find the guts to do it, and that is the reason why you see she come out hard pan Ashanti, so yeah, man, everything is she do you know. I what she want to tell him for a long time, but she never had the guts, and she never so bold for do it. So now that Maxine feels that she have enough back active enough, she have her family them the back her, she have her followers them with the back her, you have Gracie and Gracie people them with the back her, and all the other people them and doing whoever they back her. Maxine feels strong, man. She feel powerful. She feel like, I ain't got to take your shit no more, Shanti. And she just come out pan Ashanti strong, But Maxine, you have to remember, right? You see, when you can come out strong off of the strength of somebody else, or off of the fact that you have backative, and that's the reason why you can come out so bold and strong and anyway there. You have to be careful, because if every last one of those backative drop you tomorrow morning or turn against you, if you're not naturally strong and naturally bold the way they come out right now, you're gonna fall and you're gonna be destroyed. And that is what happened when you build your strength on knowing that people have your back, and that is where you're getting your strength from. That is a dangerous position to be in, because if you no longer have that backative anymore, or those same backative turn against you, you are weak and you cannot survive it. So baby girl, I would say you need to start building your own strength on your own, whether you feel anybody back you or not, whether anybody is for you or not, whether nobody's going to be there for you or not. You need to have that same strength on your own. And me personally, I don't think you're there yet. So be very, very careful with that. Very careful, because you're very fragile. Your health is fragile. Your mental state of mind is probably very fragile. And you cannot handle it if everybody turn against you tomorrow morning. So be very careful with that. As far as Ashanti is concerned, Ashanti, the way I'm kind of assessing certain things, it's like, to me, it's like to me, it just seems like you're fighting a losing battle. Losing battle, not say you're losing a battle to Maxine, but you're losing the battle against what you were trying to do. And what you were trying to do was to build this peace treaty among all these, other, big name people that you were, bashing and bringing down and disgracing, and, you brought about a peace treaty with them because you wanted to be in alliance with that side of the group. You know, you want to be in alliance with them. You want to be able to, invest your time over that side, doing the charity thing, and, having the strength and the bucket to do your charity and stuff. Because I honestly believe that you do love to give back. You do love to give back. You do love to, help people and stuff like that. And on your own and in the present, moment that you were in when you were doing all that cussing and, disrespecting people, whatever, you find that you were not going to get as much financial support as you would like. So yeah, you wanted to be a part of that alliance. So you finally got what you wanted. You made peace with, people like Zazan and, Miss D and, all these people and Chris or whatever that you made peace with. But I think that you realize that even though you did all of that, you have not really been fully accepted. And I think that reality is starting to hit you, that you have not really been fully accepted into that group or with that alliance. And I think it's starting to anger you. And that's the reason why sometimes I see in the comment section in different areas and different places and different platforms where people is talking about that, they could see where you're backsliding pretty much. They could see where you're starting to get back to your old self again, or, you kind of changed from the Canada days. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole award Canada trip or whatever. They could see that you're backsliding from that. You're becoming the old Ashanti again, slowly but surely. And I think it's because you're realizing that you're not being fully accepted into that alliance group. And it angers you, and making you upset and it making you feel away, but you don't know how to express that. So that's why you can't use that aggression and the anger towards people that you consider to be weak, or people that you considered that the Planketarians and others will jump on the bandwagon with you and that was to bash Tina Chin and tear down Marcia Campbell and tear down Lorraine and tear down Dwayne. You're using all that aggression against them because you're feeling disappointed and you're feeling hurt, that you're not really feeling accepted as much as you thought you would have. And I guess you figure that if you come real hard on those people, you can use them to kind of gain the acceptance that you're looking for, or trying to show the Planketarians and everybody else that, look, I am a Planketarian now, I'm loyal to your boss, that I'm my co-worker, and, anybody will disarm me, will diss them up, and, you try to use all of that to gain their attention, and, it just appears that Miss D still now look, enough of the Planketarians, them still now look, Chris not really look, you understand me? Yeah, and I think that's why you're as upset as you are and coming at people the way you are. Now, when it comes to Maxine, though, you were kind of surprised and taken aback, because when you first came out with the whole thing with with our son and whatever, and had the girl call on your platform and you entertain the girl on your platform and stuff like that, when you came out and you allowed them to do all of that, I don't know if maybe you thought you could have got and also threatened Maxine, and you better choose Gracie or choose me, and you have to give up the page, and if you're friends with the enemy, you can't friends with me, and you go on with your antics with her, and you got the shock of your life because you thought she was gonna just give into it and not talk to Gracie and not talk to Dwayne, and just do everything you wanted her to do because you were looking at her as the same old Maxine. And when you didn't get the reaction that you wanted, it kind of threw you off. It kind of threw you off when she stood up to you and said, no, I'm not going to let you take control of my page, and no, I'm not going to stop talking to Gracie, and no, I'm not going to stop talking. And it kind of threw you off, like, huh? No, the hell, she didn't just tell me she ain't going to do so and so and so and so. And then you turn up the heat a little bit now by bringing our son in the whole situation, and what led it to where it's at today is because Maxine did not back down. And of course, Ashanti, you have to save face because, you always beat your chest and say, I'm the boss of the boss, and I'm me run this, and I'm me run social media, and I'm me run, and right? So to see someone like Maxine of all person, standing up to you and going toe to toe, and then diss you up wicked the way she has, it threw you off. And you steady keep coming back trying to save face. But to be honest, in the process of you trying to save face, you're using a lot of the same terminology that you did when you used to be cussing Miss D. You understand me? You use the same terminology. You use the same kind of, digging up people address or digging up this or, talking as if everything that you're saying about them is the gospel truth and you know it for a fact and this I wanna F, this I wanna, and this I wanna they screw, this I wanna, and this I wanna they do right up the pool, and this I want, what I'm saying? Like you're using the same type of arguments and the same kind of, devious tactics to try to get back at them like you did when you were riding Miss D for all those couple of years. And of course, once you became alliance, or not even say alliance, because again, they have not accepted you in that alliance, but once you cried peace, all of a sudden you came out and say a lot of this stuff that you were saying was not true, was people sending it to you in your phone and blah, blah, blah. But at the time when you were, like bashing her and really disrespecting her and bringing up all this Mikey 1-2 and you have your drone is flying over the 99, and what I'm saying, we all know we're not gonna go back there, but I'm just saying the way you were saying it back then, it make it sound so concrete and so real and so true that people were believing you. And for you to come out after you made, the quote unquote peace and say, oh, most of everything you were saying was a lie, or, people used to send it to you in your inbox, and, what make you think when you are arguing now with Maxine and coming up with all these accusatory stuff that you claim is going on in Maxine's home or with Maxine's family or with Maxine's son, what make you think anybody is going to believe you? Because it just sounds like a broken record. Like anytime you're gonna, even when you're cursing Tina Chin, even when you're cursing Marcia, even when you're cursing this one or that one, you tend to talk so strong and so secure, like all your information that you have on them that you're putting out there is the gospel truth. And the whole situation, an example with Miss D and you coming back and saying that it wasn't true and that people said it can't give you, it got to make everybody that's watching you, all your viewers, all your supporters, everybody gonna be watching, and they pretty much will sit there and listen because they're entertaining the mess. But I promise you, maybe about 89 or 90% of them don't believe a word that's coming out of your mouth because they already seen what you have done before, and yet they come out back and say nothing ain't go so. So that's why I'm saying you're fighting a losing battle when it comes to Maxine, because Maxine is fresh in the game as far, what she and Lorraine have and a little cussing back and forth is nothing compared to what's going on right now between Maxine and Ashanti. It's a total different level of cussing. Total different level of cussing. You understand me? And Maxine, like you said today, you said that Lorraine cursed your grandchild, but she have never went to that depth or that level. And I'm telling you, Maxine, for the way Ashanti really disrespecting your grandchild and really disrespecting your family. If you keep saying, oh, may I come back for Lorraine, may I put on Lorraine for now. I mean, it would be good at this point to just let go the whole argument between you and Lorraine, because if the biggest thing that hurt you, what Lorraine said, that caused you not to want to forgive is about your grandchild, and if Ashanti is doing even worse, Ashanti where you and him were such close friends to the point where you also say you took him as a son. That's how close you became. Have him in your home, living there for 3 months, like you said. Feed him, clothe him, making sure he was okay. If someone like that can talk about your grandchild, then you must can let go and forgive what Lorraine say about your grandchild and just squash it there, so. Because I keep hearing you say, may I come back for Lorraine, me just put on Lorraine fit. No, just put it down altogether. Just done away with it. Just done away with the whole argument between you and Lorraine. Just finish it and make it go and done. Why come back again? You understand me? Unless Lorraine come back at you, and unless Lorraine, come back on top of your grandchild again, then of course I could see all reason why I know you would want to come back. But if everything kind of slow down and quiet down between you and Lorraine, just allow it. You understand me? Just allow it. But what's going on between you and Ashanti right now? I mean, it got to the point now where it already passed the real argument stage. It passed the real argument stage. The stage that you guys reach right now is the money-making stage. Let's be real. People, let's be real. Then past the argument stage, our real argument in our real life. You understand me? But then past that stage they now, because they see how much attention they're getting. They see how much money they're probably making off of these videos. They see that a lot of bloggers are running with their videos, so they're getting that highlight. They're getting subscribers. They're getting this. They're getting that. You understand me? So the both of them, to me, at this stage of it, is dragging it on because of money, views, and likes at this point. And that's the reason why it seems so stale and it's getting played out. Una say one officer already to one another. Una don't expose each other already. Una expose each other secrets and expose each other private parts. Una did all that already. We don't know, say, okay, the relationship may be over between the two of you, at least for now, because maybe down the line somewhere, maybe we're going to find on the way back to each other. I don't know. But it's kind of getting played out. And like I said, it's at a stage of the money-making part now, only for views, that you guys are continuing this mess with. And it's played out. It don't sound good anymore, sweet to the ears anymore. When it first start, yeah man, you run, cause everybody like a good gossip, everybody like a good kasa. It's better than watching, a movie, or it's better than watching a soap opera or whatever, because it's a real life, they play out in a real life. You understand me? I get that, right? But after a day or two and so on, it's time to get boring now. It start to sound disgusting. Sound good again. So I hope that you can finally put an end to it. But people out there, viewers out there, as long as we continue to rush and go watch it and the views stay high, it not go done. If you guys want it to calm down and you want it to done anytime soon, when you see Sheila gone, especially with the heading, because you're going to know by the heading if a war them I come with. We ain't stupid. You're going to know by their title if it's a war them I come with. So if we see that and we don't log on, we don't click on, we don't go over there, and they realize that they're not getting that many views anymore, maybe it would die down and maybe they would change the tune and come up with something different. But until then, them not gonna stop. Yeah, them not gonna stop. You understand me? Right now, it's sweet them. The views and the money or whatever, them I make sweet them. Anyway, guys, me already with my long behind videos them. And you guys always get bored after 5 minutes. But anyway, I'm almost home. I pulled over because I didn't want to keep on driving and recording. Plus, I don't want to see where me live. No way. Yeah. This is social media. Me. Me they learn on it. Me they learn from watching social media what to do, what not to do, what to show and what not to show. Me I learn. But anyway, guys, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm actually almost home. You guys have a blessed night, blessed evening, blessed morning, blessed afternoon, any part of the world you're in today. And if you like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm doing, if you like my little vibing, some people say, go and go find content. You don't have no content. You are your idiot content. And if me even come out here every day and say, boo-boo, and people laugh, hey, and people laugh, if that's my kind of content and people watch it, that's content. All right. Anyway, guys, see you until next time. Queen Bee is out. Bye.